Hmm? Nobody else will open your mouth. Hmm?
Cyclic redundancy check, stop and wait protocol,
Okay. Very good.
issue with sliding window.
Ah? Sliding window protocol. Okay, okay. Very good. Very good, Archana. Okay, ba. Okay, we can continue from till that data link protocol we are discussed. From the data link protocol only, the stop and wait protocol and then sliding window protocol will be coming under data link layer protocol. Next, we are going to see about the point to point and then HDLC. Okay, I will share the screen. Yeah, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, pa. Okay. Now we are going to see about HDLC and point to point protocol. Okay. Okay. First, in that we are how the data link layer in the internet. This diagram shows the how the data link layer it as Vodafone or Airtel or BSNL, any type of internet provider is there. From there, there will be n number of modems are connected. From the modem only through the, if we are using the TCP IP connection using point to point protocol means PP. The triple P means what? Point to point link. Point to point means what? Based upon the from one end to another end destination. One-to-one communication is called as a point-to-point communication. Okay, here we are using the dial-up for telephone line by using the landline connection. We are using with the help of modem. That with the help of modem only, the particular PC is desktop connected with the TCP IP process. Okay, in user process, the directly point-to-point connection with the help of Ethernet with the help of a higher level process as a modem and with the help of another end process in the user home as a modem. Okay, within this process only the TCP IP connection is established. Okay, the technology like Ethernet cannot provide high level functionality like connection management or parameter negotiation. Based upon this, the routing process, okay, main server is there. Based upon the routing process is established. With the help of routing process, the router will process the internet to the particular service provider. Whoever requested for the internet, that will the service routing process will route the internet or will provide the network services to the particular end user with the help of the based upon the her plan. If based upon the plan only, the internet service provider can be used by the user. For example, we can say in a mobile also daily basis there will be a plan as a daily basis, daily 1 GB, 1.5 GB. Based upon that 1 GB, if it exceeds particular GB means the internet service cannot be accessed to the particular network. Same ways here also based upon the plan basis, the monthly plan or yearly plan or quarterly plan, based upon the plan basis only, the internet service provider will provide the internet to the particular destination or to the service provider. Okay, this is the data link in the internet. Okay, this diagram shows the data link layer in the internet. Okay, here point to point data link control means what? Here one sender and then one receiver. Based upon these one sender and one receiver can be connected with can be connected with only one link, easier than the broadcast link. Okay, here based upon the only one sender, only one receiver, they are connected together with the help of point to point connection. Here there is no media access control, there is no explicit MAC addressing, this and all. Dial-up link ISPN line. Okay, ISDN line means based upon that only the data connection will be established, internet connection will be used with the help of data dial-up link or ISDN line. Okay, the popular line point to point and high level DLC, data link layer control protocol, which is based on the higher level protocol stack. Higher level protocol stack means it is also used as a multi-point. Multi-point means we are using this as a point to point connection. In HDLC we are using, you can able to use the multi-point, one to many or many to many, like this cases and all, we are using the HDLC. Okay, based upon these protocols can oftenly run over the other data link layer technology, providing the best of both worlds. Okay, the HDLC encapsulation by internet. Okay, based upon that encapsulation wrapping up of data into a single unit is done in the Ethernet process, which is gathered the internet from source to destination with the help of internet service provider. Okay, next, point to point design requirements. What are the requirements for processing the point to point protocol? Okay, first of all, the functionality similarity to link layer services plus the extra management functions. Extra management functions in the sense, what are the main source to connect between the sender and receiver, and then what is the extra features we needed to connect between the source to destination. That is the functionality of providing the point to point service. Okay, packet framing. Packet framing means what? We are gathering encapsulating of the network layer datagram. Network layer datagram in multi-link frame. Multi-data link frame means what? Based upon from the packet conversion to here frame conversions are done in the data link layer. Okay, from the top layer, from sender side, what you say, from top layer to downwards it should go means data link layer. Data from the data link layer only the data will be converted from packets to frame conversion. That is a packet framing. Okay, multi-protocol in the sense it's carry network layer data of any network layer protocol, just IP means what? Internet programming at same time, ability to demultiplex upwards. Demultiplex means what? Based upon the input connection that will be forwarded to the upper link process. Okay, bits transparency means it must carry any bits pattern in the data field. What are the data will be carried in the, what are the bits are carried in the what type of pattern the data fields are used to travel from source to destination. That is the bit transparency. Okay, next is error detection. Okay, error detection means at the time of transmission, based upon the error detection techniques. What are techniques you have seen? CRC, checksum algorithm, and then parity, two-dimensional parity check. These are all the main process or main detection techniques while transferring the data from source to destination. By using these techniques only, the errors are detected. Okay, next, this is a continuation of previous slide. The extra stuff, connection liveness means direct signal link failure to network layer. Okay, the network layer address negotiation means endpoint can learn / configure each other network address and other characteristics. And other characteristics means what? Based upon the network process, the data can be shared between one source to another. Okay, next authentication. Authentication means what? If you are logging into your mail ID means based upon the authentication process, it will be going to ask the particular username and password. If the password is incorrect means the particular email is not entered. Okay, based upon that authentication between the sender and the receiver. If for example I am getting the internet service from the particular ISP provider which is able to establish the connection, before that they want to confirm the particular person is going to use the particular internet or they are going to use the particular bandwidth. Based upon that only we want to confirm the authentication between the sender and receiver, on which account they are going to activate the internet service. Okay, based upon we are going to connect the internet service with the help of dial-up landline connection means based upon that landline connection we are establishing the internet connection between the sender and receiver. Okay, this is a one type of authentication between the sender and receiver. Okay, management features in the sense loop back detection. Management features means it is a loop backing means what? Based upon the if your connection is established based upon the usage, they are using 1 or 2 months. Due to some situation, they cannot able to use a particular internet service, so they can able to disconnect the particular network for some period of time. After the particular period of time, he or she can able to renewal the particular network. So that is a management features means loop back detection means if error has occurred due to some features or due to some failure of payment failure or cannot able to pay the payment means based upon that the internet connection will be detected and that only the data will be directed with the help of previous features. Okay, it's a non-requirements. Point to point is a non-requirement features in the sense no error correction / recovery. No error correction means what? At the time of data transmission there is no error correction / recovery. Recovery means what? If any packets has lost means the recovery process or correction based upon their requirements. Okay, no flow control, out of order delivery. Okay, out of order means what? Delivery within a particular duration of time the particular data is not delivered means that is out of order. Okay, it's the modem can do one layer packetization plus retransmission under the covers anyway. Other technologies are pretty reliable. Okay, if based upon the particular frames or packets are missing means based upon the requirements the particular packets or particular frame can be retransmitted from sender to receiver. Okay, next point to point data frame. Data frame means what? Frame format. This is a frame format for point to point protocol. First one is a flag, that is a delimiter. Starting point is called as a, it will assign as a flag, and then address. Address means that is can be either source address and then destination address, and then control. Control is a historical value. These two fields are a fixed value, so it has assigned as a historical or it can be assigned as a ignored value. Okay, next is a protocol. Protocol means what? Upper layer protocol to which frame the particular layer is delivered to be delivered. Point to point to IP. IP means what? Internet provider, internet programming or internet service provider. Based upon that large connection protocol, and then like that based upon the upper layer protocol can be transmitted to 1 or 2 types. Okay, this in the frame format there will be a topmost there will be 1 or 2, that is a bits size is a frame format. Particular field for flag field that will assign a 1 bit, and then for address field it will assign a for 1 bit, and then for control field it will assign a 1 bit, and then protocol for protocol it will assign 1 or 2 bits. Okay, the variable next is a info. Info means what? Upper layer data being carried. Upper layer means not whatever data will be in the queue process, that is stored in the information. If, for example, 10 members are going to share the data in for destination is 1, and then upcoming units are 10. Based upon that, there will be one data will be transmitting from sender to receiver. Remaining and all will be in the idle stage. That is the data being carried from the upper layer. Okay. Based upon the variable length, the data can be carried from source to destination. And then check means what? Cyclic redundancy check for error detection technique. If a cyclic redundancy check is carried out in the process of transmitting the data from source to destination as with the help of flag value. Okay, this is the data format used in the point-to-point protocol. Okay. Next, byte stuffing. Byte stuffing means what? Based upon the bits to be transmitted from source to destination. See, from the source, what is the byte to be transmitted? It's B5, B4 will be assigned as a byte data, and then in between the bits are converted into data. Okay, here 0, 1, 111, 111, 0. These are the flag byte pattern. Data will be transmitted to the receiver. Then bit 2 and then bit 1. This data will be transmitted to from sender to receiver. See here, bit 1 is transmitted, then bit 2, and then flag byte is transmitted, then bit 4 and bit 5. This will be in the reverse order of in the receiver side. Receiver side means what? Reverse order. Here, first first in and then first out. First in, first out means queue processing. The data will be transmitted from sender to receiver. Here B1 is will be transmitted first. There will be output as a B1 will be as a output as a first point-to-point protocol. Here flag byte pattern stuffed together with the transmitted data. Okay, transmitted data in the sense what are the data to be transmitted from source to destination, including the byte value. By including the byte value, the data will be transmitted from source to destination. Okay, here point-to-point data control protocol. Point-to-point data control protocol means what? First of all, see this diagram. First, link is established between the based upon the authentication. The link is established between sender and receiver. And then network layer configuration means what? Then link is after the link is established means the network layer configuration between the particular user with the help of authentication process. And then network layer configuration process is completed means it will open the data transmission, and then data after opening it will be transmitting the data. After transmission it will be go to the termination stage. Okay. Okay, sorry for interruption. Okay, we can continue. Okay, based upon the link configuration between the sender and receiver, before exchanging the data, the configuration or link will be established between the source and destination. That is the configure between the point-to-point link based upon the link layer process. Okay, this is the process to be carried data flow control protocol with the help of point-to-point protocol. Okay, in the IP control, the first of all the link is established between with the help of authentication. The link is established between the sender and receiver. After that, the link will be open. The usage data you can be used. After that, termination based upon the usage. The data termination is done. It will be go on to the dead stage. Okay. For example, you can say if for monthly plan I am using for 10 GB of monthly plan of daily in the data we are using a 10 GB the monthly plan means I am instead of using 30 days I have completed the 10 GB within a 20 days means after 20 days the data will be cannot be used. It will be the termination, the point to point connection will be terminated. It will goes to the dead stage. After the limited period of time, the data will be terminated. Within a limited period only, the data can be used by the particular service provider. Okay. Where does point to point get used? Where does it point to point get used? Dial up point to point over asynchronous serial over modem. Okay, this is the by using the dial up connection only by using that the point to point protocol can be implemented. Okay, likewise ADSL over Ethernet by using the tower basis point to point control with the help of Ethernet the data can be connected. Okay, backbone means packet over point to point network with the help of SONET. SONET means what? It is one type of technology used for transferring the data from source to source to destination, which is will be act as a backbone of the process. Okay, why we are using this means based upon the framing. Framing will be done in the dial-up and point to dial-up and efficiency, authentication, address negotiation and all. The based upon this only the point-to-point network is implemented. Okay, up to this point-to-point network is over. Do you have any doubt? Up to this point-to-point network.
No, sir.
Okay, pa. We can continue or else we can wind up the session today.
We can wind up, sir.
Up to this topic is enough today. Okay. Okay, students. We can wind up the session. Only due to lesson, I thought only this one topic, point-to-point protocol. Okay. Okay, we will discuss in next class remaining topic HDLC. Okay. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.